Oh, welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with Spyro the Reignited Trilogy on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and today we're going to be starting Spyro number 3, Year of the Dragon. So let's get right into it.
Get her! Stop her!
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it!
Okay, right. Now, this is Spyro number 3. It is pretty much a combination of Spyro 1 and Spyro 2. Like, for example, in this game, we need to once again defeat enemies, because once again the enemies are going to drop gems. So if you plan on collecting all of the gems in the game, you're going to have to once again kill all of the enemies to collect all of the gems and stuff like that. One thing that is going to be a little bit of a problem is in Spyro 1 there were several scenes where I would rescue dragons and stuff, and I would then have a little like scene where Spyro has a chat with the dragon, and I could use that as a thumbnail. Spyro 2, every time you entered a brand new level, you would get like a random little cutscene that played, so I could use that to make a thumbnail. In Spyro 3, practically none of that happens. I mean, when you find an egg, you do get like a little baby dragon hatch out of it, so I suppose I could use that as a thumbnail, but it isn't really generally anything that colourful and exciting, you know, so it's going to be a bit of a problem making nice thumbnails for this game. So if the thumbnails look a bit rubbish, that's probably why. Obviously there is a couple of cutscenes with like the main villain and Bianca, that rabbit woman, and stuff like that, but generally it's going to be very hard to make a thumbnail in this game. But I'll try and see what I can do. Isabelle. I mean, that would make an alright cutscene, I suppose. I mean, an alright thumbnail. But yeah, what was I going to talk about? It was something I was going to talk about, but I completely forgot what it was already. Let me just open up these chests, and then we will speak to the fairy. There's Zoe in it.
Hi, Spyro. To look left or right, use the right stick. To quickly center the camera behind you, tap the center...
Okay, I've got to be honest with you, Zoe. I do not need any tutorials whatsoever. But yeah, right, so... Oh, hang on.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
I've got to be honest with you, Bianca. You are absolutely adorable. I mean, that is probably one of the most cutest enemies of all time, isn't it? But yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah. So in this game, what you pretty much do is you have to rescue all of the eggs. Now, to face the final boss, which was that crocodile-looking dragon woman that you just saw in that cutscene, to face her, I think you need to rescue at least 100 eggs. So that's pretty much how you can face the final boss and complete the game. Now, in this game, you don't actually have to get 100% of everything. I think there might be like 160 eggs, maybe 140 eggs or something. So you can pretty much miss out on quite a few of the eggs in this game and you'll be able to still finish it. And also, you don't need to get 100% of the stuff collected to like get any of the platinum trophy, you know. So it's pretty easy to get yourself... Oh god. Oh, sorry about that. I lost my voice a little bit. I had to go and have a drink. I'm not sure what happened with my voice there. It decided to just go to hell for no reason. But yeah, one thing you are going to have to remember in this game when you're playing it, it's going to be pretty similar to Spyro number 2. I'm not sure why this is playing again. But it's going to be very similar to Spyro 2, because in Spyro 2, obviously, you had to learn abilities, like the ability to use Skull Bash, the ability to, like, do swim underwater and things like that. And because of that, you would have to do some of the levels and then return later to do other things so that you could get 100% in the level. Well, in this game, it's sort of the same. So you're going to find random characters in this game that you need to rescue from prison, like this character over here where Moneybags is. Once you've rescued that character and you've paid the price to release them, because once again you've got to pay gems to Moneybags, you will release the character and then you'll have a random level to do where you play as that character. Now you go into that level and make sure you do that level first, and then when you go into other levels, sometimes there'll be like a random hidden portal somewhere where you take control of that character. So if you haven't rescued them from Moneybags or you haven't done their level yet, you won't be able to do that level inside the other levels until you've rescued the character that you need. So you will have to go back and forth quite a bit in this game, because like I think there's one level in this area where you might need like the Yeti guy and you won't rescue him until like world number 3 and stuff like that, you know. So there is going to be a bit of back and forth in this game again, but like I mentioned in Spyro 2, I'm not sure if I'm going to 100% this game, just because you don't really need to do it. I think it might be 117% or something random in this game, but yeah, I'm probably just going to focus on getting 100 eggs and finishing this game. Sorry if I've sort of messed up what I'm saying. I lost my voice for a bit and it threw me off, but yeah, let's talk to Moneybags and actually get some levels done.
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too. The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the Kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
Okay, we need 300 gems. Okay, what we're going to do, because I think there is actually a Sheila portal in this level right here. So I think what we're going to do, we are going to quickly run around and get ourselves some gems. We're going to break Sheila out of the prison. We're going to do Sheila's level. And then after that, we'll go and do the Sunny Villa or whatever it's called level, so that we don't actually need to do it twice. So we're going to do that, I think. There's going to be a bunch of tutorials and stuff in this area that we don't need to really pay attention to. It's just going to tell you the same stuff that you've already been doing in Spyro 1 and 2. So you could just skip it if you know what to do. There's a couple of other things we can do in this game as well that's a bit different from Spyro 1 and 2, but I'll talk about them a bit later when I need to. Do I need to break this? Oh, nice! I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if I ever found that dude in my own playthrough. Because I played this on my own, and I think I gathered up near enough all of the eggs, and then I realised I didn't need to do it. So now it's just sort of blasted through the last section of the game, and then defeated the sorceress, and got the platinum trophy. Because I thought I had to do everything in the game, like Spyro 1 and 2. So it was a bit of a waste of time, really. Obviously, if you want 100% the game, you can anyway, just for fun, but I didn't really see the point in doing it just because I wanted to finish this game so that I could finish up the Spider-Man DLC and start doing like Assassin's Creed and that. But if you do want me to 100% the game, let me know in the comments section and then I'll do it, you know. But if you don't mind, then I'll just do enough to kill the final boss.
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
I'm pretty sure you already taught me how to do this in the last game, Hunter. I think it was actually you that taught me, so I'm not quite sure why you're telling me again. Which level is this? Oh, I don't like this level, Clad Spires. It's a bit of a pain in the butt.
Something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get there by hovering. To hover, just press the action button at the end of your glide.
Oh, you know, like you taught me in the last game. Literally 16 videos ago.
Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
Lovely. That is a cute little dragon. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure how many dragons are in this game to rescue. All I know is you need 100 to, oh, she's going to give me a tutorial now, isn't she?
This is a
Yeah, I already know. But all I know is I need 100 eggs to face the final boss. And I'm not actually sure how many eggs there are total in the game. I think it might be 140. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I don't know, maybe I have to Google it or something to let you guys and girls know in like the 4th video or something, you know, because I'm going to be recording 3 videos today. Apologies for my commentary at the moment, I've been a little bit thrown off. I started talking, I had to clear my throat and then I lost my voice for a minute and it sort of put me behind a little bit. I sort of couldn't speak properly for about 5 minutes, so yeah, that was a bit of a problem. But yeah, generally there's going to be some eggs that you get just from finishing the level. Then there's going to be some other eggs that you will get by doing like random little challenges within the level. Then there might be some other eggs you get from doing like other character levels within the levels. And then there might be some other eggs that are like randomly hidden up on a ledge or stuff like that, you know. There's I know one egg that was pretty annoying to find was I think, I can't remember which world it was, but it's pretty much a water world, so it's pretty crappy actually. I don't like water worlds, but I think within that level, if I remember correctly, there's a wow, and if the wow eats you, then you will find a random egg in its belly. Either there is an egg in its belly or in its blowhole, one of those things, I can't remember. I'm just going to talk, I think Hunter's going to have another mission for me, but I'm going to get a few more gems. We're going to break Sheila the Kangaroo out of prison, and then we're going to do her level.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the charge button when you're on the surface, and charge underwater by holding down charge as well.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Lovely. Okay. Now, if you want to swim underwater, just hold cross. But obviously, if you want to break the jars and that, then you're going to need to use the charge button. I can see the egg already. Just going to grab up the rest of these gems. Like I said though, I'm not going to be lazy and just blast through the levels and not bother to gather anything, you know. I'm still going to try my best to get as many things as I can in the levels, but I'm not going to go tremendously out of my way to find any like hidden eggs and stuff like that, you know. Unless of course you guys and girls want me to. Bruce. That seems like a pretty strong name for a small little baby, doesn't it? Oh. There we go, we found all the eggs. Well, that was bloody easy, wasn't it? But yeah, once again, in this game, the flying levels are going to return. I've got enough gems now. But yeah, once again, the flying levels are going to return. Now, in this game, the flying levels are a little bit different. In the other games, like generally, the main thing that was the problem was having to like you had to do those 4 random tasks and do it all in one go, didn't you? You know, like go through all the rings, defeat all of the skiers and stuff like that. Well, you have to do that again in this game, but it's actually a lot easier now because Sparks is pretty much the person telling you what to do, and she tells you what order to do all of the gathering in, you know. So it's very easy in this level when you do the flying levels. It's very easy in this game. But what is more difficult in this game is there is now races that you need to do. So that is where the challenge really kicks in. So in this game, it's a bit easier to do that other annoying challenge, but the races are a bit more annoying. They're also pretty easy, but they can get a bit annoying, you know. So things are a bit different in this game. There are some additional things that you need to do. And obviously there's other playable characters in that. Right, let's break out Sheila. I think her name is Sheila.
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the Kangaroo locked up. This pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape if you were to pay me, say, a small fee.
Lovely.
Ah, Spyro, I love your sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich.
You're such a dick, innit?
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah. I reckon you be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof!
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
Okay, so we're going to do Sheila's Alp now, and then once we've done that level, if I've got enough time, I'm going to start doing the Sunny Villa over there. But yeah, make sure once you've rescued these characters from their prison, once you've paid money bags, make sure you do their level first, because you can't break them out of the cell and then do the level, because it will say they need help in their homeland first before they will help you within the other levels, you know. So make sure you do rescue them from the cell and then do their level first, and then proceed to do the other levels and stuff. I don't think we'll have enough time to do Sunny Villa, but we will have enough time to get this level done. But yeah, Sheila is probably the most irritating character to control out of all of the additional characters. There's also a penguin guy you've got to control, and he's a bit annoying to control just because the camera angle seems to go really wrong. I think it's some sort of glitch in the game. It's very annoying.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
Hiya, Sheila. While you were gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses. It's okay, though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
Lovely. Now, to be honest with you, Sheila is looking absolutely fine. If you've played the original Spyro 3, which is actually the game that I completed, for some reason I always thought the game I completed was Spyro 2, but it was actually Spyro 3. Is he going to give me a tutorial? I already know what to do. Yeah, there you go. You've got two different jumps you can do. You can do this jump, where it's like a double jump, or you've got this, where you hit the floor, press across again, and then you do this like really big jump. But in Spyro 3 on the PS1, Sheila was pretty much just a naked, basic, round-headed kangaroo. She didn't have any hair. She didn't have this random bit of clothing that Sheila's got. She didn't look very girly at all. You know, I mean, they've really changed her. I mean, go and Google Spyro 3 Sheila PS1 and look at the difference of Sheila compared to how she is in the PS4 version. They've made a completely new kangaroo. Ah, she does look way better though. She does look way better.
You can get up really steep cliffs like this one.
I already know what to do, mate. You ain't got to tell me. There we go. Lovely. But I think we're pretty much just escorting all of the billy goats back to their houses. And that's what we're going to be doing in this level. And then once we've done that, then we'll be able to do Sunny Villa and completely 100% that level. I'm going to try and 100% the earlier levels because they're a bit easier, you know. And then once I've got enough once I've got 100 eggs, I can just blast through the remaining levels. I am going to do every single level in the game. I think you do actually have to do every level. You might not necessarily need to gather up all the eggs, but you do need to do all of the levels, because when you finish the level, a random character will leave that level, enter into the hub world, and then they'll activate something for you to go to the next world, you know, like an air balloon or something like that. You'll see as I go through the game, but you do need to do all of the levels and rescue each of the characters or help them with tasks and things like that.
Ah, home at last. Here, I was saving this to make an omelette, but I think you deserve it more.
Huh, Ruby. Now in this level you actually have to pay attention because there's going to be quite a lot of randomly hidden sections up at the top. Like if you look up here, look, where is it? I think there's one in here actually. Yeah, you see up there? There's like a random hidden bit right there. You have to jump up there and I think you have to kick a bunch of rocks out of the way. I don't know if these guys are going to tell me about it.
Last time we tried to get past this moose, he knocked Billy clean through a wall. If you don't mind, we'll just hang out here while you give him a good kicking.
They sound a bit Norwegian, didn't they? Oh, that moose over there. But yeah, I think if you come up here... There you go, see? And this will be like a secret area, and there'll be like... Sometimes there's eggs in here, and sometimes there's gems and that. Obviously, you do still have to somewhat collect gems in this game, and you still have to somewhat make an effort, because you need to collect gems to be able to rescue the other characters from prison. And stuff like that, you know. So you do have to still somewhat make an effort, a bit of an effort in this game, even if you're not bothered about it, the platinum trophy. I'm going to come up here now. Lovely. Oh, it's so satisfying. So satisfying picking up these gems. Ah. I guess I'm going to have to kick that. Is he kicking that? You're not doing a very good job with that, are you? Look at his tiny little billy goat foot. His little hoof. Here you go.
Hey, Sheila, let's play a joke. Take this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
Oh, you guys need to start being a bit more nice to each other. Damn, you guys are violent. What the flipping hell are you doing? You doing a little jig or something? Now I've already got 7 eggs. I'm flipping doing pretty well already. Lovely. Oh. Oh shit. Come here, you. What's he got on his hat? On his horn? On his antler?
Those Rhinox have taken over. There'll be no stopping them unless we can smash their huts. They're too big to smash with your kick attack, though. Try using your stomp attack to smash them instead. I'll confuse the Rhinox with taunts while you stomp their huts, okay?
Okay, that sounds like a fantastic plan. Yes, I remember how to stomp. Flipping hell. Right. They've got some pretty nice houses, didn't they? Looks like something you'd get in Mario. I think you have to do this quickly if I remember. I might be wrong though. Because I think that, I don't know if their houses grow back. Ouch. Come on, come on. Oh! Oh no, there's another dude over there. But yeah, the annoying thing about Sheila is the big jump you need to do, like this one right here. It just feels really cumbersome to do, really annoying. I don't know about you guys and girls that have played this, but it bothers me, it really irritates me. It's probably just me being bad, but yeah, it really does annoy me. Get out of the way, you. Obviously, make sure you break any boulders and stuff in this game, because there are a couple of boulders throughout this game that will be in random levels, you know. They just stick them in occasionally to make you miss gems and stuff, because clearly Insomniac were annoying as hell. Oh. They love doing that in video games, didn't they? Just having these random things hidden for no apparent reason, you know, or randomly sticking gems in the weirdest places where you just wouldn't think to look. Right, let's have a chat with him.
Thanks for the help, Sheila. Oh, you can have this egg I found in my house.
Lovely. Nan. It's my Nan. They didn't really get too creative when they made the dragons in this one. Like when they did the dragons in Spyro 1, you know, they really made each of them look individual, you know, and gave them all their own names and that. I swear some of the dragons in this, the baby dragons have got the same names in this game, and also a lot of them look very, very similar to each other, you know. So I feel like they got a little bit slacky with the dragons in Spyro 3. There we go. It looks like I'm only going to have enough time to get this level done. Sorry about this video. I feel like the starting of this video was awful. My intro sort of went to hell, and then I started choking for a minute, and I lost my voice for a minute. So yeah, it sort of threw me off for a few minutes. So yeah, I apologise, BwolfTheWolf. I'll make sure I do 10 times better in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, then good, you know. But just in case I bothered you, I apologise. Yeah, I think I already know where I've missed a couple of gems. I think it might be back near where the first Billy Goat's house is, if I remember correctly. Oh, okay, better make sure I look for any boulders I might have left. Just violently kicking things. I think there might be one up here somewhere. Somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. There we go. There might be another one as well, actually. If you need any help looking for any of the gems and that, as always, you just got our R3 on Sparks. Looks like I've missed something over here. I'm still missing some. Oh, so there is one near the Billy Goat's house. Oh yeah, up there. Yeah, just random gems here. This is what I was talking about a second ago. I missed quite a few gems, actually. What the hell was this one, then? Oh, finding quite a few butterflies. Up here. I already came. Oh, I didn't break this boulder. Whoops. Flipping out. Where is everything? I already went up there, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't go up here. Okay, yes. Okay. Got another blue butterfly up here. There we go, 400. Lovely. Now I'm going to exit the level, and then we will pick this up next time, and I'll try and get a bit more done in that video.
How to control a character or vehicle?
I already know, Zoe. You don't need to tell me. You don't need to tell me, dear. You can just go and have a cup of tea and have a rest. You ain't got to tell me what to do. But yeah, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this first episode of Spyro 3. Sorry for the first 15 minutes of this video. I felt like I really fucked up. So yeah, I do apologise, you know. Feel free to grill me in the comments. I probably deserve it. Like, share, and join the pack today.